Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack, and I saw this news today, and well, Baradar did a summarizing here. So yeah, we saw now that there is this order, executive and law, being taken in action that no financial institutions can debank people, and it's just great because right now, yeah, we are seeing this debacle with these payment processors dictating how to spend our money. And yeah, I they are the medium to use for money, but still they are still attached to a financial institution. So I see in this case as as the start. So I'm going to start reading you what Baradar posted here with the summarization of the executive order. This executive order came down today and it clearly states that banking services can't be denied because of protections provided by the Constitution of the United States. It mentions companies have 180 days to remove any provisions from their TOS that mention reputational damage to themselves due to the fact that they must provide all lawful citizens with banking services. And well, there is a key part here because I was reading through that and doesn't mention the payment processors. They mention the banks to be precisely because that's the key part. Yeah, if this order in some way can be pushed to label these payment processors, or even if it comes off as another executive order that could target these payment processors, Visa, MasterCard, and PayPal, as well, parts of financial institutions or iteration of such, and they are engaging in this fucking unlawful behavior, by all means, yeah, peg them extra for hard. And this also is going to be means that yeah, if this case happens and these payment processors get back, well, now with the US will come to a place to even well sell all of the risky stuff again. Even other ones that really want the US as a market or try to use it and just spread it out there, like setting a HQ, but without turning work at home. And well, hosted there selling it at the end of the day. Yeah, as much as they want to bitch about pixels, they are legal. You can claim looks disgusting. Well, everyone has taste in what they want to enjoy when it comes to, well, spicy stuff. So companies like Visa and Mastercard can no longer deny payment for something that their opinion lacks artistic value. Well, it's not stated right now that also payment processors, but I want to believe that it's just the road near. The field is set to finally peg those fuckers. But it's legal in the US, which Valve had pointed out in the rule that outlines that the sales of products or services that are currently patiently offensive and lack serious artistic value or any other material that corporation deems unacceptable to sell in connection with a markson, all that moral faggotry, are a violation of this rule. Ultimately, creators can't have funding sources ripped away from them over political opinions deemed and quote unquote damaging. And even some guy said, this guy said it correctly here. I can't think of anything more damaging to the reputation of a payment processor than a payment processor decided what I can and can't do with my own money. Yes. And yeah, we even open up this executive order here. So it starts because of yeah, I'm aware what happened with January 6th. I know what happened with U.S. politics. What the fucking lefters they were just fortifying everything. All social media were colluded, and we know what was really going on. How this political side they went extra Soviet Union levels of political prosecution against right wingers, Christians, or even moderates that yeah they by even the definition those moderates are right wingers, extremely right wingers by lefters. So yeah, all of this is to well punish all those banks right now, all of those financial institutions that engage in in this the banking. Whenever you are a business or you were a customer, how intentionally they were trying to drown everyone into debt because they couldn't use those payment institutions, but the interest rates they were keep piling up. And yeah, they tried to do some of the most disgusting shit during that time. Well, to this day, we're still seeing it with these payment processors dictating what can and what can't enjoy. So it starts with this exploration. Well, examples from coming out of the January 6th, like companies Cabela, Sambas, Brosho, who made peer-to-peer payments that involve terms like Trump or MAGA. Yeah, we know what happened. And they stated, well, policy that no any that US in United States that no American should be denied access to financial services because of their constitutionality or statutorily protected beliefs. So yeah, no, we don't care what your political beliefs are. They are not allowed to debunk you, or even though the definitions carries political debunking, the 10 federal banking regulators, and so on and so on. Even with this, yeah, here is the punishment for 180 days. But yeah, I was reading through this, and it doesn't mention like Visa and Mastercard or PayPay, but it is explicitly say banks. And I was thinking, if people actually say, "Hey, my bank company don't want to allow me to buy this stuff," what are you saying that? Yeah, we look at this business, they removed that one. If they start to play those legal games in some way or trying to steer out like that, like we have seen how they keep calling Visa and Mastercards call centers to keep fucking with them, and as they rightfully deserve. Yeah, it means that this could be the start of finally turning the tide and yeah, once and for all put a stop to this madness. So yeah, I want this madness to stop because yeah, they deterring what you can and can't do with your money is just insane. Yeah, the plan for you, the banking you, even yeah, with the case from January 6th and during the Biden's administrations, they were even taking the savings of those citizens. Yeah, I know that what happened there is disgusting to no end. And he always said the precedent that other countries that they are just well now embedded with this fucking globalist nonsense, they are following the track to the same steps. But well, now I hope this one sets the precedent because hey, we want to have more people producing the stuff we want, and we don't want any middleman telling us if it's okay or not. As long as it's legal and doesn't put anyone in harm, there is no fucking problem. It can be even the most edgy stuff, disgusting stuff, whatever, but it's what it is. That's it. Thanks for watching and please take care.